Philadelphia VIP is a nonprofit legal services agency that recruits, trains, and supports volunteer attorneys who represent pro bono clients in a variety of civil legal issues. There was a real need that the community saw that the Philadelphia Bar Association and the existing legal aid agencies in Philadelphia could not meet. They saw that there was a need to have a freestanding organization that could focus exclusively on finding volunteer attorneys to represent clients who otherwise would not get legal service from any other agency.
So our Chubb North America Legal and Compliance Pro Bono program has really been about how can we have our legal and compliance professionals help within the communities that we are in and that we serve. So our partnership with Philadelphia VIP is one of our long-standing partnerships.
The first clinic that we partnered on together was a divorce clinic where we trained Chubb volunteers to walk clients through filing for divorce on their own.
The initial clinic model was that we would come together, we would get some training, everyone would have a client. We would then indicate that the client was to go off and do a bunch of things. We would then plan to come back when we felt like the case would be in a better place.
What we found after the clinic was over was that we were actually not able to get most of the clients divorced with the model we had created.
What we didn't realize is that we need to be helping the client do those things just from a phone call. Hey, have you done X? What can we do to help support you in that? So that you could get the client back to that second clinic to say, all your paperwork is done and we can take this forward. And it's that middle piece that we realized that we needed to do more on.
And so we decided to create what we call a workshop model, where we still match volunteers and clients on a particular day where they first meet each other. We're still training the volunteers, but that's really just the beginning of the relationship between the Chubb volunteers and their clients. The really critical difference was having the Chubb volunteers continuing their representation of the clients beyond the first day that they met the client. Weeks, months, even in some cases more than a year of representation to their clients. So a really exciting element of our partnership with Chubb was their real interest in making sure that there was a role for non-attorneys to play. And so we really made sure that we carved out specific ways and identified specific parts of a representation that non-attorneys could help with so that they really were truly partnering with attorneys on these matters.
When we realized that model worked, we expanded. What went from just one subject matter on the divorce side now is in small business clinics, probate, tangled title, homeownership issues.
Because they had a volunteer by their side the entire time, we were really successful in these workshops. We were really able to help clients get their wills, to help them get title to their family home, to help them get their divorce, to help them establish their nonprofit.
And on the volunteer side, you saw success, you saw completion, you were able to complete cases in a way that feels satisfying because that's the ultimate goal always, is to get the client to the end.
We were really honest and really critical of our first efforts together and took the time to look at what did and didn't work with that first divorce clinic and make some really meaningful changes that both supported the volunteers but also really helped the clients.
Putting different models out there for other corporations to be successful in different partnerships and what can work, I think VIP and Chubb is a good example of that. And so I think the recognition of that, hopefully, will make at least one other company try and do this with one of their legal services organizations.
To know that so many clients are going to actually get help with these really critical legal issues, this is exactly why I got into this work and exactly why it's been so gratifying to have this partnership with Chubb over the years.